So can just one leader, through sheer force of will, totally remake a nation's economy? Today, we're diving into the incredibly ambitious vision of Botswana's president, Boko, and how he's taking on decades of economic underperformance head-on. You really got to start with his own words to get what he's about. He doesn't see himself as just another manager. No, he's a dreamer who sets these impossibly high goals. Why? To force himself and his country out of any kind of comfort zone. So for him, this isn't just politics, it's a mission. Okay, so where do you even start with a dream that big? Well, for him it begins with Botswana's struggling state-owned companies. And his first target, an organization that hasn't turned a profit in over a decade, Botswana Railways. And right here, you see this massive clash, right? On one side, you have the doubters, and they're asking fair questions. I mean, it's been over 10 years of losses. But on the other side, you've got President Boko's mandate. And it is not a suggestion, it's not a hopeful target, it's an order. Become profitable this year. And this really gets to the heart of his strategy. He told his ministers straight up, I wasn't negotiating. This is a declaration. He's saying your only job is to go and make it happen. It's an approach that leaves zero room for excuses, or as he puts it, equivocations and vacillations. But is this just pie in the sky thinking? Well, according to the president, the business case is a slam dunk. The demand for moving stuff in bulk is so high that trucks are literally overloading and wrecking the roads trying to keep up. I mean, rail is the cheapest way to do it, and there are contracts just sitting there waiting to be filled. The problem isn't a lack of business, it's a failure to get the job done. So here's the key takeaway, the big aha moment for Boko.
Who am I? That is, who am I? I'm a dreamer. I'm a dreamer of big dreams. Dreams of intensity, dreams of immensity. That's who I am. Which are you? Are you a doubter or a doer? That's the question. And I set myself tasks impossible, so that I draw myself out of any comfort zone as we wrestle with these persistent and trenchant problems that trouble and bedevil our country. Who are we? I'm happy to be here with you today. I'm not here to give a speech. I hate speeches. I'm here to engage with you, to chat with you, in instances to take you into my confidence, so we understand what we are about. We may just define ourselves properly. Who are we?
Who am I? I am a dreamer of big dreams, dreams of immensity. That's who I am. Which are you? Are you a doubter or a doer? I'm here to engage with you, to chat, to take you into my confidence so we understand what we are about and properly define ourselves. When I asked the minister when Botswana Railways last made a profit, he admitted it was over 10 years ago, showing uncertainty and equivocation. I declared that Botswana Railways must be profitable, not negotiating, but making a solemn commitment that it will happen. Botswana Railways must be profitable, and so shall Air Botswana. I might even send you there, given your penchant for rescuing ailing entities. The poet William Butler Yeats said, "It takes more courage to probe your own vulnerabilities than for a soldier to fight on the battlefield." We are undertaking a rigorous, painful self-examination to emerge with a critical self-inventory, determining what is wrong and how to improve. Investment is crucial, not just financially, but also from our minds. Leaders may have vision, but followers must share at least a quarter of that vision. From Mali to Burkina Faso to Botswana, if we all commit with a clear mind, within 5 years of President Boko's power, the railroad must be there. Let's plan for 20 years, even 50 or 60 years. Infrastructure will not be a problem if we integrate these goals into our education system. Young people who will be leaders in 20 years need to understand and fulfill this dream. We must document these tasks for everyone coming after us. This video from President Boko aims to inspire change and lead Botswana to a promised land.
Ferrying loads of cement and other product along our roads, damaging the roads, it tells you that there's a lot of demand for bulk transportation. And the cheapest is rail. What is the problem then? What is the problem? It's not a problem of there's no market, there's no business, the business is there. What is the problem? Practices, processes, institutions, sometimes even personalities.
People must use trains for transportation. It is possible. We must clear issues of water, food, and electricity. Within 10 years, we must eradicate water shortages.
So, let's dive right in. We heard some powerful rhetoric from Botswana's President Boko. He's painting a picture of a transformation, asking whether we're dreamers or doubters, right? And challenging the status quo.
Absolutely. It's like he's not just talking politics. He's talking about reimagining an entire nation's destiny. He lays out visions, like making Botswana railways profitable and unbundling Air Botswana, which speaks volumes about his commitment to change.
Yes, exactly. And he doesn't mince words. He declares that the railways will turn profitable by the end of the year. And then he even confronts the opposition by questioning their skepticism. It's that no-nonsense approach that really stands out.
Right, and that's such a bold move. For instance, his point about contracts driving demand for bulk transportation, he shows that the market is there, but it's the processes and even personalities that are, well, blocking progress. It's like he's saying the possibility is already on the table.
Exactly. It's like, imagine having a treasure chest right there, but you can't open it because, well, the lock is jammed. He believes if the right steps are taken, such as restructuring and clear-cut commitments from leaders, everything can shift.
Yeah, and he even goes on about infrastructure investments like upgrading airports and forging better regional connectivity, which is super critical given Botswana's strategic positioning in Africa. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then there's his statement about how transportation, like using rail instead of trucks, can help lower cost production and protect our roads. It's a kind of holistic vision of economic and social betterment. And he even touches on the role of leadership and accountability in every sector.
One thing that struck me was his critique of businessmen who sabotage infrastructures for personal gain. I mean, it's a controversial point, but he presents it as an urgent need to reclaim control of national resources and, well, infrastructure for the public good. Don't you think that's a bit harsh?
I see your point. While it's a strong statement, it does underscore the tension between private profit and the public interest. He's basically challenging the establishment, urging for transparency and, genuine commitment to progress.
Right, and then he shifts gears to include education. He talks about embedding this transformative vision into young minds. So future leaders are purpose-driven and, well, ready to carry on his legacy. It's like he's saying it all starts with a clear vision from the ground up.
Exactly. And I love that broader perspective. He isn't just focusing on immediate infrastructural improvements, but also on shaping the mindset of future generations. It's a multi-pronged strategy, you might say.
Yeah, and he finally calls on everyone, citizens, government, and business, to actively engage in this grand transformation. It's a rallying cry to move from complacency to action, and that, I think, is the heart of his message.
Precisely. There's a raw, almost infectious energy in his speech that pushes for embracing tough self-examination and a clear path forward. Whether you agree with every word or not, his call for accountability and strategic reform is definitely something that makes you think, right?
For sure, it definitely gets you motivated. And it really shows that leadership sometimes means challenging entrenched systems.
Share your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to Make Africa Great. Like and share this video with other Africans. Thank you.